Speakers, and it's my pleasure to introduce them. The first speaker is Emily Kuglics. On June 5th, 2007, one of Green's own, Special Agent Matthew Kuglics, was killed in the line of duty in Iraq. Today, this memorial is to honor him as well as all who have served. I'd like to introduce to you a wonderful young woman, Emily Kuglics, Matthew's sister. Emily is a senior at Walsh University and studying to be a special education teacher. She is here today to express her thoughts about this memorial. Please welcome Emily Kuglics.
Good morning. It is such an honor to be standing here today. I would like to thank Mayor Norton and the Veterans Committee for allowing me to speak and for all of their hard work and planning. This Veterans Park is astounding. I am truly grateful for such a peaceful, serene place where we can come and honor our nation's heroes. This past week, I had the honor of teaching a Veterans Day lesson to a class of high school students. The lesson involved students writing letters to veterans, thanking them for their service. While I walked around the room, I made sure to reinforce an educational objective, the use of correct punctuation and capitalization. However, I was most concerned that the students understood the significance of Veterans Day and why it is important to thank those who have served or who are currently serving in the military. Looking back on the lesson, I know my true objective was accomplished, as I can still hear the students using words such as brave, sacrifice, hero, and defend. In the spring, I will be graduating from Walsh University and achieving my dream of becoming a teacher. With this in mind, I have developed a philosophy I plan to implement in my classroom. As a future educator, I have the ability to teach students their ABCs in 1+1. I have the ability to inspire students to search within themselves and reach goals they never thought possible. But most important, I have the ability to teach students how to be American citizens and how to be thankful for their freedom. In our busy lives, we sometimes forget what is important. We forget that there are parents, children, husbands, wives, brothers, and sisters waiting anxiously for their loved ones to come home. We forget that there are servicemen and women fighting for our country while we sleep peacefully at night. And we forget about our veterans who made a difference and helped shape this country into the wonderful place that it is. To our veterans out there, many of you were not thanked like you should have been, and unfortunately you were not honored for your courageous fight to keep our country safe. While I'm not able to change the past, I can make a difference today by teaching the children of America to thank you. As a future educator, it is my responsibility to bring your stories to life and honor the legacies left untold. If I can assure you of one thing, it is that I will teach my students to always be thankful and never forget our past and present military members. Every morning across the United States, students rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance. When I become a teacher, I will teach my students to stand tall and have pride when reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, because it represents something other people in this world do not have: freedom. In closing, I want you all to remember 3 words I say to you today: make a difference. When you come to this park, take the time to read the names lining the walking path. The names on these bricks represent special memories and some of the greatest lives ever lived. Thank you again for having me today, and thank you to all of our past and present military members. You will never be forgotten.